What you rapping, nigga? I'm from the east side, but I got ties in that 7, nigga. You could tell the difference.
Nigga, that was a perfect introduction.
Right
This
quick.
is another episode of OC Chronicles. We got two special guests, but I want them to introduce themselves. I'm OC Nixo. That's my nigga Lucky Lucci.
You know.
I want y'all to introduce yourself. I want the audience to, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you wanna go first?
Yeah, man.
I'm Beaux Leaux, you hear me? BOLO, brothers only live once, or it's BEAUXLEAUX.
I'm weed talking. Y'all go listen to that music, man. I don't really say too much.
Nah, I'm really fucking with that, man. Where y'all niggas from, bro?
I'm from the East.
Yeah, I'm out the 3. Baron and Martin Luther King.
All right. That's what's
Fucking
down.
with that.
Fire link up.
Thanks, though.
Nah, I really want to start off by asking, how long you been doing music, bro?
It's probably about to be like 10 years. I started rapping when I was like 14. So it's about to be 10 years. I'm 23 now. I just made 23 in January.
Damn, dog, you younger than what I expected, dog. You putting that work in. You putting that work in early.
Facts, got to.
That's around.
Thanks,
Went too long.
So what made you feel like you could really do it? Like, who personally kicked it off for you? Like, nah, fuck that. Go to the studio and record that shit for real. Like,
It's just Wayne.
Wayne,
If you from New Orleans, he probably gonna be your number one reason.
real shit.
9 times out of 10.
That remind me of that line you said, got the game for Weezy, now I got this shit on lock. You said some shit like that. I was feeling that.
Yeah, that's exactly. Like, I just seen what he did, watched his shit, and just did it my own way, though. I mean, my shit not even finished yet, so I'm just starting. He got like 25 plus in the game. So.
Facts, though.
Now, I really want to know how you actually got like locked into this shit. Like, I mean, me as a fan, you know what I'm saying? Everything I look in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? All I see is weed junkie. I want to know how you actually got locked in with this shit. Like,
Fuck, I just kept doing me, bro. Like, that's what I wanted to do. I knew I ain't have nothing else to do. Like, music was the only thing for me. Like, that's just what even when I was in school, I wanted to do music. I just didn't know what to do or how to start it off. So the first thing I just did was buy my own studio equipment, and just started from there, bro. And just always did it. I ain't care what nobody said, who it was. I went against the grain, even not listening to my mom.
Yeah.
Do this. So
how's that recording process like? Like, what gets you into that music making mode?
I just go to that bitch, bro. I gotta make sure I have weed and water. That's 2 things I need when I go in the studio, weed and water. And I just go in there. I don't write or nothing, so it's not like I have what I'm about to go.
Talking about,
Yeah,
you don't write?
no.
So you feel
I
a
vouch for
you
that.
you feel
I
a
vouch
beat
for
and
that.
you base it off the beat.
The beat gotta talk to you.
No, I be hearing you go for like a minute, so you don't write none of that.
No, bro.
That's
Like,
hard.
I vouch for that.
That's hard, man.
Yeah.
I go vouch for that.
Yeah, definitely. So what inspired you to go on your run? Because I feel like, you've been rapping for a while, but it's a certain run you went on, like, that I noticed from my perspective. What inspired that run? Like, you know what? Fuck this. Video.
That's what niggas was always saying. You could rap, but nobody can't see you. You
Yeah.
could rap, but nobody not seeing you. So yeah, they just like, you could rap, but nobody not seeing you. You hear me? So I just like, well, and my little partner, 100 Weeks No Sleep Killer, he told me, he like, bitch, you need to drop videos. I don't care what they look like or how you do them. Just drop videos. You already could rap. So they gonna gravitate to you anyway. So just do it. And that was me. I was always trying to be on something. I don't want to come in a game half-stepping doing anything. So that's why I never really just was spamming or using videos, because I'm like, I don't got the means to really shoot no videos like I want to, but that's me trying to compete with niggas who already in the game. That's why I fucked up at.
Shout out to him. He was right.
Facts.
Cause I ain't know you like that before that, but after so many videos, after so many, local blogs posting this shit, I gotta pay attention. Like, just me being a fan of music, period. I'm like, who is this?
For sure.
I go listen. I'm like, all right, that shit was fire. All right, another video. Okay, let me watch this one. Okay, that shit was fire. So by the third one, I'm like, all right, he could spit for real. So, and then you just kept him coming. I'm like, all right, he trying to take over the whole city, like, for real.
That's it, bro. I just be trying to work. I mean, niggas say you're not gonna get nowhere if you don't put the work in. So I'm trying to put as much work in as I can, especially by myself independently. So a label can't just come at me with anything.
Yeah,
You can't come at me with anything. You gonna have to bargain with me.
definitely.
So, do you feel like signing to a record label is necessary in this industry?
Nah, I really don't. But you gotta have you a hustle. You gotta have you a team, and your paperwork gotta be right. That's really what them labels there for.
And that's what's necessary, not the label.
Yeah, that's what's necessary. Your paperwork gotta be right. You gotta have your own type of platform. Cause that's all they want these days. They're not grabbing anybody no more. Like back in the day, they'll grab anybody. You could be dirty on the corner.
Yeah.
We gonna make you now. You gotta be made before you get to them now.
Right, definitely.
I mean, how you feel about like New Orleans talent at the moment? Like,
I mean, we got too much talent out here, bro. It's just that niggas, people. It's like our sound is not something where you could pinpoint it. Like, you can't listen to somebody from out here and just be like, oh, they from New Orleans.
Like
unless
LA
they,
shit.
yeah,
Right.
it'd be like LA or
Right.
a fucking Atlanta at the most, like really Atlanta.
BR.
BR, but I want to say BR too, but at the same time, BR get a lot of their flavor from us.
Yeah, they
do
see
get a lot of their flavor from
BR
us.
done took it to where it's like they done took some of our sound and now it's like a Louisiana whole
Right,
sound.
right.
So
For sure,
it
for
watered us down.
Yeah.
We not as unique
Right.
no more because they took our good
And
and
they-
added it with theirs.
Yeah, they got that ratchet shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's that ratchet, that dumb shit, that fight in the club type shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just, you know. I mean, I don't knock them. I respect everybody hustle because nobody is just they did it the first time. Like it's nothing you gonna
Right.
do in this world that you the first person to do it. You got it from somewhere. The idea branched from somewhere.
Right.
Right. So
It was an
you know,
improvement.
I don't knock it. Like I respect it all the way. Like look at Young Boy. He one of the biggest niggas to ever get in the game off shit like that.
Yes. He took a lot of our flavor and
They
added
just-
the BR
I
twist
think
to
they
it.
just say our words in their accent.
Yeah.
That's all it is. 'Cause
Like-
like even Gates, like all the shit that they like.
They saying, "You
Gates
heard
and Young
me?"
Boy, but it's just in their accent.
They saying
That's
all
all it is.
that shit. All of the shit we say, they saying that shit now. So it's like a whole Louisiana sound. It don't even belong directly to New Orleans no more. But how could you blame them because they got the light? We keep taking our peep out the light. That's a big problem we got. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I definitely wouldn't want to see that happen to somebody like you because you a representative. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rod 49. He representing us. Like, you know,
Right.
Nino Calvin representing us. You gonna represent us. We need to stop taking our people out the light for our personal dislikes and this and that. We got a hate problem down here. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like niggas in the city don't really like to see other niggas in the city flourish. Like when you go to Atlanta and you say that you an upcoming artist, nigga let you use their studio and shit like
Right.
that. Nigga will point you out to their producer and shit like that. In New Orleans, as soon as you say that you rap, they won't tell you they rap.
You ain't better than my partner.
Places like that more resourceful. Like they have way more shit. Like it's there for you. Like if a nigga over here hating on you, could just go over there. Like it's like that out here. It's not like it's like that out there. It's not
Right.
like that out here. If this nigga over here hate you 9 times out of 10, all the other niggas in that on that side gonna hate you too.
Yeah, he got a
So,
couple
like-
niggas in
he
this
got
city.
he got a chain of connections that's going
Right,
with you too.
and I was just about to get to that. They got a couple niggas in this city. If they don't like you for whatever reason, they gonna make it hard for you.
Yeah.
Your venues for performing, your features,
Right.
even your video men, your beat makers. It's like
Right.
they could lock you out easy down
Like,
here.
I feel like people do that to me, but only thing you gotta do is like that's how you separate the real from the fake. Whoever going off what the rumors is and not coming to you,
Exactly.
Right.
that's how you separate it. Cause you don't know me, so if you going off what he's saying, I mean,
I ain't never had a chance.
So to pick it back off that, who's your favorite local? Like somebody who's not a Nino Calvin or somebody like that. Somebody on a lower level who we might not know as much. Who's your favorite local?
the Beaux Leaux right here.
Okay.
My sister Jamoka.
How'd y'all meet each other?
In the studio.
In the studio.
Yeah.
In the studio.
Yeah.
Ever since then, I just been fucking with him. I know when a nigga genuine and I know when a nigga fake. So, you know,
Yeah, that come first.
right.
all that spitting shit. If you faking and you snaking nigga don't want to be hanging with you and shit just cause you can spit. That shit dead.
Yeah, it's gonna show.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna show.
Nigga can't hide that. Like if it's in there, it's gonna come out.
You can see it when you first meet a nigga. You can sit next to a nigga and feel his energy without even words being passed.
Yeah, real talk.
So like, you know, it's just like that. That's how I figure. That's how I vibe with people. Like I go off your energy, the vibes I get from around you when I'm around you. If I come around you and you make me feel like I gotta watch this nigga, you hear me? I ain't feeling that shit. But if it's a nigga like I know I could go around and I could probably sit my gat down. I don't do that type of shit, but I know I can sit my shit down.
Right.
You're not gonna touch my shit.
Right.
You know, it's different. It's different levels to this shit. So it's all circumstantial though, cause a nigga might not never say nothing, but he might be a genuine nigga. You just don't know it.
Cause
I
if
feel
you
like I'm one of them niggas.
Right, if you watching a nigga and you plotting on a nigga, then you ain't even paying attention to your own energy.
Facts.
And that's what make it easy to read right
Facts,
there.
for
You
sure.
watching me, but you ain't paying attention to the signals you giving me.
Right.
Right.
For sure.
So I'm on game and you don't even know I'm on game because
They
you
got-
watching me.
Right, they got niggas that play green to shit like that.
Right.
I'm one of the niggas. Like I play
Right.
green and shit like that, just so you don't think I'm on you.
hmm
You know, that's just how you gotta move down here though. It's so crazy out here. You'll never know what's about to happen with yourself.
Nah,
No
it's
matter
good
where
that-
you go.
It's good that you say that because I feel like I said, me as a fan, and I feel like there's a lot of niggas in the city that know who you are. Now, what I want to ask you is, how do you feel? Like, how do you feel about the popularity that you've gained? And like, how do you feel about the fans in the city?
I mean, that shit all good, bro. It's straight. That shit not hyped up with them niggas make it to be. Cause at the end of the day, you still in the city. You still a regular nigga. I could still go to the gas station to pump the same gas as you and all that.
Yes, sir.
So like, I don't. The city shit. You got niggas gotta show me. Well, I gotta show myself like what I could do outside of here. I gotta make the world love me before I feel like, you know, I'm popular now.
Right.
Cause it's easy to get a local buzz. It's
Yeah.
easy. I mean, it's not easy, but it's easy because we hard critics out here. Like, you gotta make us believe. That's how we is out here. You just gotta make us believe. But that just make niggas who come out of here stuff.
Yeah. If you make it out of here, it's over with.
It's star nothing.
Like
Yeah.
once the city fall in love with you,
Yeah.
the world, you
And
got
then-
the
and
world.
What's so fucked up about us is we so fucked up that the whole city could hate you, but you could still have that local buzz, right? But once you get the fuck and start getting that buzz out of Louisiana, they gonna just fall in line.
Yeah,
Right.
they ride
Single.
that.
So
Yeah,
let me ask you this. I seen you spend some time in Arizona. How was that for you? Did you gain a little fan base out there, or was it just like more of a getaway
man,
for
that
your
shit-
like?
That shit wasn't really about nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit, it just looked good. It wasn't all that, bro. I
Yeah.
really ain't even like Arizona. For one, it's hot as shit out there. Two, they got scorpions and shit.
All desert shit.
I don't even like shit. Like I'm a
Yeah.
type nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I can deal with roaches and rats and shit. They got scorpions.
Yeah, that's
I'm
different.
waking up seeing scorpions and shit. Like what the fuck? I don't even know how to deal with that. Like I'm
Yeah.
spraying this shit with bleach. I can't even kill motherfuckers.
They don't even know how to go about it. You hear me?
Different out there. So like I
I
don't.
sprayed that bitch start running.
Yeah,
Nigga
like-
think that bitch a Pokemon. You get that bitch and start googling.
It was straight though. It was a chance for me to see something else, something new.
Yeah.
Now I'm more experienced. Like it's just experience for me. You know, now I know what's out there.
Yeah, cause like I'm a traveler, and I feel like traveling opens your mind to whatever you doing.
Definitely.
It'll give you that one bar you would have never thought of living in
Yeah,
New Orleans the
for
whole
sure, for
time,
sure.
or
Right.
the video concept you would have never thought of.
Right,
Or,
right.
you can't get no mountain scenery down here. You gotta travel. You want to shoot a
Right.
fire video? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That'd be a priority for me when I go out of town to try to shoot a video out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, but because like you say, they ain't got the scenery. They got shit out here. Don't get me wrong. This shit out here fire, but like other places. I mean, it's new. It's gonna be more appealing, especially if you just got a local buzz. If niggas see you shooting a video on Canal, they more likely not to go
Right,
look at it because
right.
you on Canal.
but see,
If
it don't
I-
snow here.
Yeah,
Right.
if I
You
go
shoot a
like-
video in the snow,
Yeah.
they gonna watch
They
it.
gonna watch this shit. That's one of my biggest things. I still ain't do that yet. Well, I did this shit like 3 times, but I never got it to where I needed it to be. So,
Right.
but I'm gonna shoot a video in the snow and it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things you could do is like a visionary period. You gotta like take them there with you.
Right.
If you feel like you could take them there with you, you know what I'm saying, and you really did something. Like anybody could just shoot a video in the snow, but if it's trash
Right.
and you don't make them envision being
Right.
there themselves,
Right.
what did you really do? Like you ain't really
Right,
accomplish
right.
nothing. Like you got to take them there with you.
That's why I be like trying so hard with my lyrics because I don't have the means to shoot the videos that I really want to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to like, if you could shoot a straight video and a song fire, but you can't shoot a trash video with a trash song.
Right.
You could shoot a trash song with the fire video,
Mhm.
and people will still like it just because of the video.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a balance.
What about producers? What producers have you worked with, and what producers like would you like to work with?
I have worked with E-Dive, Audio Hitters, Die Central, Dividends, Tracker Beats, Super Deezy. It's a lot of niggas
Shit.
I work with, bro.
Tracker Beats and Super D's, I like their style. They got a certain little style they got.
Facts.
I
They
like
shit
their little
different.
style.
They shit different. It's not. It don't sound like nobody else shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Like that's how I found myself on they beats. Like
Yeah.
I found my sound and my real artistry on their beats because it's not like the industry beats and none of that. Like
Right.
they got their own sound. You
Right.
hear me? So, that's why I fuck with them. And they was the first niggas to ever fuck with me. Like they
Yeah.
was the first producer to fuck with me. Nobody else fucked with me. They was the first ones.
Yeah.
Tracker Beats and Super D's. They was
Yeah.
the first niggas to ever holler at me and put me on this shit.
Shout out to them. Real
Yeah,
shit.
So
Do they have any artists in the city that you fuck with, or would you like to fuck with any artists in the city?
it's a lot of them, bro. Like I won't fuck with Laguap Dash. I won't fuck with Mike Mitch. It's a lot of them, bro. I don't want to go down the list of names because I'ma miss people and I don't like. It's
Yeah,
a lot
of
of
course.
niggas I want to work with. They know that I want to work with them. Like I holler. I tell niggas like I want to work with you. I really want to do something with everybody though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't have a problem with nobody like that. Like there's not
Right.
too many niggas that I have problems with in the city. So
Hey, before y'all niggas, man, all I want to say is as a lyricist, bro, you really doing your thing.
Yeah.
So
Amen.
niggas who is ready for that feature, definitely.
They better come. They gonna get smoked.
No,
uh,
definitely.
for sure, bro. Appreciate
So
it.
question for Beaux Leaux, like what type of artist are you? Like what genre would you put yourself in? Hype or trap or or is a little bit of this, a little bit of that? What you got for the people?
I don't know. I don't want to limit myself and put myself in a box. But I think if I had to be honest to a core part of the fans, I think everybody would just be like a spitter.
Yeah.
Real rap.
Yeah.
I think if I had to talk to the core part, they'll be like, dude, he a spitter. Like he gonna spit. Like, you know
Cause I look at you, you're a big guy. You gotta have some intimidating songs in my mind. You gotta have some songs that make a motherfucker be like, move, get the fuck out of my way. I'm coming through this bitch.
no,
yeah.
I
You
hate
got
that.
to.
I hate that everybody feel like that.
But
I
you
be
got
feeling like
to.
I be smooth on the track, but niggas
Yeah.
be saying that's how it be though.
Yeah.
How long you been making music, brother?
Honestly, I shot at it in like 2016. I ain't much know nothing. I shot at it in 2016. I started taking it serious like 2018 when I started actually going to the studio and locked in with a producer and was getting it on But so I'd say like since 2018, something like that.
So who would you like to work with besides your man Weed Junky? Who would you like to work with?
I don't mind. Long as we could go into making a great song, I ain't tripping. And long as whoever the person is, they don't go against my morals.
Right.
Like long as it's not a moral incompatibility about that, it don't go against my morals. It's cool. I don't have no problem with nobody.
That's real.
For sure.
What I want to know is, what do you feel separates you from other artists?
Just like my passion for the music. Like I don't care about making money off it. Like
Yes, sir.
I really don't. I'm not even tripping. Like that's a plus for me. Like I do this shit for the next 10 years and I see $1. Just cause I love music. Like I just love going to the studio making music. Like that's my therapy.
Yeah.
Like that's what I like to do. This just what I do. Like I see, it's nothing in the world I see me doing besides music. Even if I'm old as shit and can't do nothing, I still want to be tied into music some type
Right.
of way.
Some type of way.
Some type of way.
Same question for you, brother. Like, what do you feel like really?
Same thing. Be a dude. Like that's why I'm just chilling. Dude, I be there with him. Like so, it's the same thing. It's music. I tried. it's like me and him kind of flipped on that because like he came in and so young, like I know what I'm gonna do. Then I'm a little older than him, so it's like I tried other things, like I tried the family life, I tried certain shit, and it was like nothing gave it to me. So this is what I like. This is the only thing that give it to me that make me feel that this is why.
It's your
like,
purpose.
Yeah, do you know? Because a lot of people in this generation they doming themselves and all type of shit and not knowing what they know how to do and settling for all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just do this. Like nah, bro, like fuck that. This is it, bro. I couldn't see myself doing nothing else. I'd be living a miserable life. I wouldn't be truly happy.
Right, that's real. That's real.
If there was anybody that you could work with in the game, like in the industry, period, who would you work with right now?
Right now, I always got the same people. It don't really change. Cause I mean I know business sense. They'll put you in a machine like how Gucci Man doing with people. Like he put you in a machine like Pooh Shiesty, the Dirt, Coi Leray. That's the industry machine right now. Like we gonna make sure you blow, making sure I get my money back.
Yeah.
But I gotta got the same people. Like I like Sci-Hi the Prince.
Ooh, that's
I'm gonna want to be from Kanye, like Pharrell.
Yeah.
The dude Drake producer.
Floyd.
And Jay-Z producer. I want to work with them and Wayne. Like that's it. That's all. I mean, more will come, but that's why if I could choose right now, I won't lock all the way in with.
And I respect that answer because that answer is that's a real personal answer. That's not no hype answer. That's an answer based off who you are and who you want to work with, who you see yourself working with. You ain't saying like, oh, Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever hot right now, you saying like artistry people because a lot of people don't know about Sci-Hi. Sci-Hi, a lot of spitters can't sit in the same room with Sci-Hi. Like he's different.
He wrote for your best artist. He the reason why you say
and you don't even know
that
it.
Dude, the GOAT.
Right, you don't even know
like,
it.
You don't even know it.
Look at them credits. He on there. Real talk. So what about you? What artists you wanna work with in the game?
Wayne first, Drake. I wanted to work with DMX. That's cool.
Damn,
DMX,
yeah.
that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Timberland for sure.
Yeah, I was about to like producers and shit like that.
For sure.
That was
He
that.
said Pharrell for sure.
Hitmaker.
I don't know why. Someone always wanted to fuck with Snoop.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
some reason, I just wanted to fuck with Snoop. You hear me? Not even because he just
I think
it's just like
it got something to do with the name. You hear me?
Fact, it's just like the vibe that they give me. You hear me? Like it's gangster. Him. It's a couple niggas, bro. I can't name off back. You hear me? But that's like my first few right there.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, I want to know your top 5 dead or alive.
Oh, they just came at your neck.
All right.
No, you next.
He ready. He
No,
ready.
You next. So you can
They
think.
just
I want your top 5 dead or alive.
I got Wayne, DMX. I won't say G Herbo. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga cool to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. People probably be like, "The fuck you think?"
Nah,
Like
it's
G Herbo.
personal. It's your
Yeah,
personal
like
top
G Herbo.
5.
Dead or
Terrible.
in jail, you will be. That's what the cop told to the little man.
Yeah.
Facts. Him. I got 2 more. Core. I listen to his shit. He just don't drop enough for me. But I feel like if he drop more, like he could really like take over.
That dude from Philly you be talking about, huh? Yeah.
Core. And this is my top 5 dead or alive. Like my last one. Fuck.
The last one always the hardest one.
I'm trying to think. Of somebody. Fuck. It's hard.
Give us a tie then. Give us a tie. Give us 2 then.
2.
The tie for the 5th spot. They got a playing game.
Yeah.
They got a playing game.
I'm gonna do it like
yeah.
this. I'm gonna do it like this then. Beaux Leaux and Beaux Leaux.
All right.
For sure.
Real, I respect the hell out of that. And I
So-
seen you just posted, dude, too. I checked that out. That dude nice.
That boy
Facts.
He
demon.
nice.
Not me.
Huh?
Not Meek Mill.
Nah. I mean, I fuck with me, but he not gonna be in my top 5 dead or alive.
Meek lost to Drake.
Boy, what?
Cold as he is, he lost to Drake.
I put Drake before Meek, bitch, cause listen, Drake more of a he like the hungry nigga. I look at music for artistry, like
Right, yeah.
like
Yeah.
what can you like? How big can you make yourself? Like,
Yeah.
with your music, like what shit you like? What fucking crowds you could touch?
Right.
Like Meek can't touch everybody.
Can't.
Like Drake could touch everybody.
Right.
Drake could touch niggas everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like any fucking it don't even matter. State,
Right.
city,
Country.
race, none of that.
Then he's showing it over and
Any
over.
continent.
Anything you thought he didn't touch,
Exactly.
he touch it.
Bro,
That's
Dirk
why.
was already Dirk before he gave him that feature.
Yeah.
And they say Dirk got 100,000 followers. After that.
That's crazy.
Like how you go viral again.
That's Drake.
Like
'Cause-
you already had this ain't what you want and the
Right.
keep stamping. You
Yeah.
already was Dirk, nigga.
Yeah.
Like Dirk. And nigga, you got that song and now look what Dirk is.
Anybody Drake cosign gonna get them.
Yeah.
If you fuck up off a Drake cosign, you is an asshole.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy,
you
fucked
should
up.
be set for
Oh,
life.
boy, the other nigga I know that fuck- JB Black Boy.
Black boy, yeah.
Oh,
No,
Like-
he didn't fuck up. He just didn't have much to offer.
Oh, right. I like the way you put that.
He
Yeah.
had nothing left. That was shit.
He gave his all to that
He was
Drake
like-
feature.
He was like, hold up, I ain't know shit was going on.
yeah, he was
My
supposed
bad,
to milk
Drake,
that
bitch.
shit.
Oh, you Drake. Oh,
He did his best. I ain't gonna lie.
Drake, huh?
I ain't know,
I
like,
can't really name too many niggas that got a Drake cosign and they not popping right now.
Yeah, facts though. He could go on tour right now, still off that song.
Just that one
So
song.
I'm talking that shit, but the money wise, I ain't talking that shit.
Right,
Cause I
right.
know like it's still business the way he still could be around this bitch changing his family life.
Definitely.
But you know, just from the
He probably
the
straight
art-
right now.
I
Still
know he's
off
straight
that
right
shit.
now. I
Oh,
know
no.
he's straight.
We know who he is, so he always got an opportunity
Right.
to get his bread.
He probably gonna
People
come
don't
out of
forget your
nowhere one
name.
day on
Niggas
some
don't get them.
other
You
shit.
see, that Drake got forever Alice.
Facts.
That bitch always in there. Just don't when you want to.
Yo,
Facts.
nah, I like that, but Train Escape, I need your top 5.
I was thinking
Oh, I
that.
tried.
I was
to dunk
thinking that. I was thinking
I
that.
was trying to join it all
Yeah,
on
that,
here.
Hey.
that was nice, but yeah.
I don't know. So mine personal based on my like the life I guess.
course.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yeah, for what the people did at the time. So Wayne, Lil Snoop, Kevin Gates, T.I. and fucking I said Sahai already.
No, you ain't say Sahai. You said Sahai earlier.
It'll be a tie out of Sahai and Soulja Slim.
Nah,
Ooh, that's a fire one.
I want to ask why Lil Snoop. Nah, I know why Lil Snoop, but why Lil Snoop? 'Cause that was somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause when I got on Lil Snoop, he, like to me he was like, you know how people do that Twitter shit like memes now. They be like, if this emotion was a person,
Yeah.
I feel like if like hunger and passion was a person,
It'll be Lil Snoop.
it would have been Lil Snoop.
And he,
Cause like that, like that grimy, like that like niggas don't get a chance. Like it's niggas that die to try to come up like that.
yeah.
Like that was like the old, like that's like the American story. When
Right.
it come to hip hop, like
Facts.
a nigga told you like come rap for your money.
Yeah.
Like,
and
and
see,
then he fucked him up off straight. Like they was like the niggas was feeling him. Like that shit was hard. And dude shit probably would have fucked him. Like if he would have been in the industry conversation on that Deshaun Jackson battle with Meek Mill, if he'd have been in the industry conversation, they would have played them songs mixed and mastered, right? Dude would have beat Lil Snoop.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
But since this the raw emotion, this the raw like get it right now.
Straight energy.
Yeah, and it's like I'm fucking you up. Like it's
Yeah.
like that shit is like the Russell Westbrook of basketball. Like
Yeah. I feel
like
that.
how you $100 million
Yeah.
nigga and you still play this game like your mom in a trailer park with roaches or something. Like
Yeah.
so like that's what he did for me. Like when I saw it was like then when he killed him, that's like it's two niggas I didn't know. Like I honestly didn't know that made me feel like that. It was Lil Snoop and BTY.
Yeah.
It was like what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Like that shit made me feel like oh if hunger and passion was a person.
Yeah.
Like you root for them type of niggas. Like
Right.
That's one of
Like,
the few niggas that I
yeah.
know that could go off the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Like top.
And see,
King-
as a
King
rapper,
Los,
Right.
like top.
Yeah.
That's why I think
Yeah.
Meek Mill liked them so much because
Yeah.
Meek Mill was doing like Meek Mill old, like a lot of niggas old, like Meek Mill probably what 35 or something, 33.
yeah, he definitely well in his 30s,
He's something
definitely
like
by
that.
now.
And then you got a nigga who like this generation don't produce niggas like that no more. If they do, they dying at 15 or something for not being able to really rap.
And that's the secret dream. As a rapper, our secret dream of how we see blowing, no matter how you actually have to blow.
Right.
What we seeing is blowing when we really first starting, definitely.
Right.
We see us running into our favorite rapper,
Yeah.
giving him our best verse,
Yeah.
and he say, come with me.
Right, you
That's
see what
how
I'm
we
saying?
see it.
Because
So
it's
for that to happen for him,
that's what I'm saying. You know how, like, cause like right now, right? You gotta be on demon time when you talking to people now.
Yeah.
And like I understand what life make you, right? But
Yeah.
if life was perfect, it's like you don't want to be that nigga.
You don't.
Like, you don't want to sit with a nigga and have to read him and have to try to feel like I gotta outthink you. Like that's I don't hang around niggas like that.
Yeah.
If I gotta be in my top 10 around you, I'm straight. But if I gotta be in my top 10 around you 24/7, that's no.
Yeah.
Like I should be able to you should be able
I
to
should
have
be
a
able to
comfort
take my
of
energy and
like,
You wanna
I should
relax,
be able to
man.
be whatever the fuck I feel
Yeah.
right now around
Yeah.
you. I shouldn't have to feel like I'm playing mental gymnastics with you all day.
like if I'm feeling,
Yeah.
if I'm loaded and I feel like juicing bad, I want juice
like,
bad. I
and
want
then you not
know?
even in your feelings. You like, bitch, you loaded, and we laugh about it, and
Yeah.
it's done. Like whatever, like so it's like when it's like it's refreshing to find some shit like that, like cause I like how you just explained it. Like niggas really wish they could just talk to labels and be like, say my mama this, my grandma this, I got this situation I'm trying to get out of, and I just need this. But they play on your passion so much that you can't be that nigga, cause that's the niggas who get fucked over. Like Pac was a genuine nigga and got fucked over. Like he was a goat, but he was the Jesus of hip hop. Like he had to get that first fuck over to make everybody be like, oh, we need to start owning our shit, and because Pac was broken, he was that. So it's like now you look how everybody gotta be like.
And another example, Kanye expressed himself, 100% expressed himself, and let's not act like we don't all have them moments Kanye had, whether it's in our head, whether it's in our house, whether it's with our girl. We all have them moments where we just break down, but it's like people want to turn their back and write Kanye off so fast. Like,
Right.
dog, no, that man is showing transparency.
Right.
Don't act like you ain't never been there.
I think the only thing that watered down what Kanye was doing was after he do it, he dropped a shoe.
Yeah.
I think that's
Twisted. I call that twisted genius.
Yeah.
Right, him and Kim Kardashian, we finna get divorced for 2 months.
Yeah.
Drop a CD, an album,
Yeah,
new
no,
shoes,
that was what I was
new
about to say, a
shirt.
week
Yeah.
later after
And nah, we were just
some
playing,
shit.
y'all. You know that shit was cap.
Album
That's that
drop.
publicity shit.
Yeah.
Definitely, he a twisted genius, but I can't sit here and say that the emotions wasn't real.
Yeah,
he
that's what I'm
just
saying. I think that's just what
He
watered it down.
capitalized
He did
off
what-
of
he
what
ca-
got going on.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Facts.
you gotta read the difference between him capitalizing and him faking it.
'Cause that's a
He
talent.
wasn't faking it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
That's a talent.
Yeah.
It's certain people who got that as a talent. Seizing opportunity and shit. That's a talent. I think that's just all what an A&R and stuff really is.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga's the definition of all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, Kanye is the father of that shit.
Right.
I don't believe in that shit though.
Any
I
other-
feel you.
No, but that's
It's true.
that's
I
a
just
lot of
don't-
niggas.
I know.
Right.
Cause when I'm going through, I go in my little cocoon until I could, come out.
I mean, it's some shit that you should capitalize off.
Right.
That's why I say all publicity ain't. That's just
I'd
not
rather
it.
be me for what it
Facts.
is.
Right.
Facts.
I'd rather be me for what it
That's
is.
why I say I'd take the long route.
Like the 6ix9ine shit, I could never.
Yeah, that's dead.
Fuck no.
Oh man, that's not an option.
I ain't even talking about the rat and shit.
None of it.
I'm not. That's a given.
Right. The whole
I'm talking about
6ix9ine is a
the whole everything.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
like nothing that dude
Yeah.
do.
Controlling us.
knot.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The whole 6ix9ine is a fucking thing.
Fuck no.
How do y'all feel about the industry thus far? Like, just the commercialization of the industry. Just about it not being about the music anymore. Being like, when I see a Beaux Leaux, when I see a weed junkie and I look at lyrics and I see niggas that should be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you got niggas that's coming out and it's a photo shoot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How do y'all feel about the industry thus far?
I just feel like that bitch, it make you a monster. Like, if you able to do something in it and get somewhere in it, like you really got something going for yourself.
Right.
Because it's hard. Like people be like, it's not that hard, but it's hard. You could get far, especially if you got a bag already. That's easy. But how you gonna stay?
Yeah.
How you gonna stay?
You get signed and then a nigga start telling you the type of music that they like and the music that they want you to do.
Right.
You got songs you want to push and they say, nah, you got this song I want you to do with him. You got to do that shit.
And see, that's
Right
why
now.
I'm big on originality. Cause you got people like JB Blackball. The reason why, like, just piggybacking on what we said earlier, dude probably could spit, right? Dude probably hard as a motherfucker. But since you went with the dance and shit, like now every time niggas see him, like dance.
Right.
Like dance, bro.
Hit that bitch, son.
You like, what if I'm mad as a motherfucker, depressed? They like, bro, they want you to dance.
Right. Bro, look. Manager like, man, look, you getting 10 racks, you getting 20 racks, you better get up there and hit that bitch, you hear me?
You gotta get up there. Hello,
I won't give him something different.
Hello, my baby.
And he probably got a fucking dim mama in the producer in the computer right now. Yeah. He probably got a dim mama and nigga telling him, but no.
They like, cut that shit off, hit that dance.
Hit the dance, bro.
That come with that signing deal shit. Right. When you sign a deal, you gotta be ready for that. You can't get mad because you didn't go over your contract the right way.
Yeah, right.
You signed that motherfucker. They ain't put a gun in your head and tell you sign that bitch.
Right.
I mean, okay, so, for example, you got John Bones Jones signed a contract with the UFC. I don't know if y'all follow the UFC.
I do. I'm with you.
But he signed for a certain amount of money.
Right.
But the pay-per-view buys that he's about to get,
he can't get it.
You want me to fight the biggest, first of all, you want me to switch weights. You want me to get bigger. Fight the biggest fighter you got.
Yeah.
I'm about to make you the most money you've ever made.
Yeah.
Right.
For this amount of money that I signed, you want me to fight this fighter.
Right.
But this the contract I signed. And you want me to fight this fighter. No, give me more money.
Reading is fundamental.
Yeah.
And then and then the owner says, well, but this is the contract.
Right, that you signed for.
And guess what?
Mayweather the GOAT.
Yeah.
That's why they blackball Mayweather to us and other people. Because he got, like, they hate him, right? Which they supposed to, because you know you come from a minority that's getting in that, right? And they try to keep the minority out. But then you try to give him us, because he didn't be political. Like, they wanted, if Mayweather will be pushing him like Muhammad Ali if he just shut up and got his money.
Yeah.
Right.
But just shut the fuck up and just win. But since he do that shit,
plays that villain.
And I do it, and it's like, dog, like, he promotes your fight. Like, dude really be like, I made $300 million in 36 minutes. And it was all my money, and I bet it on myself. And then I could tell you, UFC pick, like he told McGregor, like, UFC, your biggest fight probably would have been $1-2 million. I'm giving you 30. Like, they can't do him that.
And see, Floyd got the strength to. He don't feed into the mass. The mass say you scared of him. Whole time Floyd like, ain't enough money.
It's not enough money.
I don't like the contract. You can tell me I'm scared of this man all you want. I don't like the contract. Give me this, and I'm gonna show you I ain't scared of him.
Then he be shitting on that boy, be telling people like, I did not win out on top how I wanted to. Like, he said everybody liked Muhammad Ali when he was happy and talking, but then when he couldn't say nothing, it was like he was dead. He was like, and I'm coming out this healthy when I can still make the money. You can't talk about boxing with me. I'm 50 and new. We can't be talking about that, right?
Right. Can't talk about money.
Right.
I spend money like crazy and I still got it.
So yeah, bro. John Jones crazy. And he be fucking up on them. He be on drugs and shit too, so they blackball him and try to make him live by that.
But see, that's what the man has always done. Like, especially with us black men, black athletes mostly.
Right.
Black athletes and black artists. They'll flash you a big number.
Right.
Now when you read that contract, you don't even see words. All you thinking is millions. So you just skimming through the shit. You ain't even reading the shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need somebody in your corner this in, you know, they in tune with their emotions to where they ain't gonna get all excited as you when you hear that number. They gonna really read that contract. Right. You know what I'm saying? You always need somebody in your corner that's like, yeah, I know that sound nice, but let me make sure you ain't fucking yourself.
Right.
Or you could just work until they come to you and you make them give you what you want.
Which is the reason why I want to salute you, and I want to salute you. Like, bro, I feel like when it comes to the music shit, I'm not speaking as a businessman. I'm only gonna speak as a fan.
Right.
I hear a lot of niggas come through here. Just niggas coming through here. No, keep doing what you doing. Keep doing what you doing. Bro, the shit hard.
Right.
That's one thing that a lot of niggas don't got. They don't got that.
Right.
Niggas could wear this, wear that. You can wear that too. But I know what you can't do.
You can't
Right.
spit like me.
You can't do this.
Right.
Nigga, keep doing that, brother. Because
Right.
niggas not doing that. Niggas could do some bullshit and all that. Nah, this some shit I'm learning. You don't write no music. Like, what?
You fucked me up with that.
No.
Dude not capping, bro. I asked
you
him.
not.
I'm like, bro, you don't. I was like, when we first started getting in the studio, I'm like, that boy just started setting that bitch up and just went. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? I'm like, say, bitch, you ain't.
I'm
Why
waiting
you
for
don't
you
just
to
spit
pull,
some shit?
pull a phone out.
Yeah.
That boy,
Yeah.
That boy get light that fucking weed and have 6 gallons of water before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Definitely keep doing that shit. Bro.
Cause it got a couple people in the industry. You could tell they made it all straight. You know, they had the drug money. They put themselves in that motherfucker, or they made it all straight work ethic. But you know, a lot of people in the industry right now don't really have the real talent, but they got the work ethic. So you can't even knock them.
A lot of niggas is bots, bro. Like
Yeah.
they just
Facts.
puppets.
Facts.
What they call that shit? Plants, they say?
Industry
Yeah,
plants.
yeah,
plants.
definitely,
Industry plants.
definitely.
Murray got that going for itself right now. Definitely happened.
I'm not trying to.
Damn,
be
that's
one of them.
fucked up. I ain't even. Damn, you just did that to me.
Yeah.
I ain't much want to look at him like
He an
that.
industry
No,
player. He
that
nice
even
though.
makes sense.
He nice though. He got talent.
Because he just
he do
like,
have
they
talent.
like, okay, Rod Wave's doing was in Mode 3. Come on, Murray.
And then
Oh,
boom.
why you just did that?
And then you look at
I was fucking
you
with-
look at Moray and you can't find nothing else
Listen,
before.
Yeah, I like
Yeah, but
Can't find nothing before.
Moray had an interview and he was like he deleted all of his videos and
They
shit like
made
that.
him do that.
But exactly,
He made him do
he
that.
made you do that.
I'm
brother.
not doing that.
I'm not doing none of
You
that.
gotta
No,
watch
so
my
you,
come up.
yeah. So it's like you trying to have this conversation about
Boy, I'm
industry
not
plan,
doing none of
and you
that.
saying that you deleted all your videos, and it's like,
Right.
why, my nigga?
Right.
For what?
Either they made him do that, or I give him the benefit of the doubt and say he went and did it because he didn't want that
Right.
image on himself from his past.
But what I'm
Right.
saying is that allows you to see my.
You are
growth.
you.
Yeah.
Why
I
would
mean,
you? Why
he
would you
probably
not?
embarrassed of it, but I don't know. At the same time, I can't say that because the
Right.
way
Yeah.
the way his bop is, he don't seem like
Like
he'll be
he-
embarrassed.
oh, he
of his
insecure,
past.
And he,
right.
No,
right.
and I've watched his interview. I've seen his interviews. Bro, he a regular nigga, but it's just like what I'm saying is he's not an industry plant to him.
Right.
Right.
He worked for this. He worked
Right.
hard for this. But when they tell you to do something, you do it.
Right.
That's what make you the plant.
I mean, he just starting, so you know, he probably just like, fuck it, I'm gonna take this deal. He probably a smart nigga, because if I was to go into some shit right now and I know I could capitalize off a nigga off getting a deal and I know I could really do something at the same time not knowing what I'm really getting myself into, I'm gonna just take that because that comes with the game, especially knowing I never signed a deal before and I can't expect my first deal to be everything I want it to be.
Right.
So, you know, I take that route, but it depends on, it's circumstantial. Like,
Right,
it's all
facts.
circumstantial.
Like, cause look at Wayne, like look at niggas like Wayne, like just like Wayne thought it was good. Like he's so much of a machine that he like oh they got me. Like that's the oh fuck like everybody. That's the shit I hate so far. That when niggas just say they got you, what do that mean?
What that mean?
That is the broadest statement ever. That
not
bitch
even
is
to
the-
put a title on the man.
Right.
Because like I said, at the end of the day, he worked hard for this.
Yeah.
I watched the interview. He's still in the same house that he live in.
Right.
Before he did what he did, he's not what you say he is.
Right.
But that's not what the industry say you is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like at the end of the day, it's like
Right.
no matter what a nigga say about you, no matter what I say about you,
Right.
you do what the fuck you want to do.
Right.
You do what you want to do. Whatever another nigga say is not gonna stop the bag that you about to get.
Right.
And I think that's why a lot of niggas it start to differentiate. Niggas start to look at what other niggas say about them and try to change some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't ever do that shit.
I be quick to tell a nigga me though. I be like Cole and them. Like, cause it be like even niggas around here, it don't always be so far as the industry. It be niggas around here telling you like, son, I'd do that if I was this and like that just be showing me niggas characters, man. I'd be doing this and I'd do that. I'd do that shit just for that. Like, nigga, I'd be Cole and the whole world be like, it's been 7 years since he dropped the album. Like, is he finna drop? Like that shit be feeling like an earthquake. Like when J. Cole and them finna like J. Cole probably that shit. He probably on a 2-week run. Just 2 weeks and he been gone. This nigga playing in another NBA. Kendrick ain't nigga don't know where Kendrick at right now.
Right.
TMZ don't know where Kendrick at, but he might
still sell out arena.
Arena
Right now.
He could take a picture of his feet and be like loading, and his old
Boom.
tape go number 10, top 10 on the Billboard.
Weed Junkie. Kendrick or Cole?
Ooh.
Kendrick, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm fucking cool.
Because I bumped Kendrick growing up. I don't know. He should have been in my top 5 there.
They got a nigga behind
replace
you.
him.
They got a nigga
I
behind
replace
you
him.
want to stand up and applaud right now.
I take Kendrick over J. Cole, brother, for sure. Because I'm top of replace him over G Herbo in my top 5. I forgot all about him.
You just made your shit, no.
Yeah, your shit
Yeah,
fire.
G Herbo had made your shit like great value on the slip.
Hey.
Nah, but bro, so J. Cole, Kendrick.
Listen, it's tough, right? But I only say this is why I say Kendrick, cause he moved of a Wayne appreciator to me. Like when he was K-Dot, that tape he dropped when he had his face with the Carter 3 tattoos.
Yeah.
Like I really went bump that Kendrick. Like I really was. Once a nigga sit there go and they in that spitter lane, I go like that's why I don't understand how you say about Murray, cause like Murray, like when you put me on nigga music, I go way back. Like I go back to see the come. That would make me appreciate a nigga. But Cole, I'm not saying that to discredit Cole. Cole is nice. It's just more personal when it come to Wayne. Like it's like cause he did that to Wayne. He had a snippet on there when he met Wayne in the studio and was like. Lil Wayne stamped that. Like that's what you want. If you a real Wayne fan, like if Wayne come, like dog, I promise Dirk, Youngboy, Pooh Shiesty, all these come in here right now and be like, say, bitch, you go hard. I'd be like, facts, bro. That's what. If Wayne came in this bitch and said, say, bro, you crazy.
You feel complete as an artist.
Nigga, like,
you complete
that's
at
a
that
different
point.
weight.
Yeah,
Like that's a different weight, bro. Like,
and not only did he do the beats, he held his own.
and him and the dude, who's the dude he be rapping with? J-Rock?
J-Rock, yeah, J-Rock built like that.
Yeah, he tough too. Like so, it's like, but it's not to discredit Cole, cause Cole that nigga too. Like
The whole TDE was nice.
Yeah, all of them,
The
yeah.
whole Kendrick Lamar team, all them boys.
But I don't like how niggas don't be putting Big Crit in they mix though.
Oh
Crit
man,
tough.
yeah, Big Crit, J Elect. Big Crit and J Elect is my two that people don't put enough respect on their name. Just them two right there, mainly. Big Crit and J Electronica, dog. Them dudes just built different when it come to the intellect and the lyricism and all
I'm about to
that.
say they too conscious for niggas. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Crit be whipping shit.
yeah.
Like and they only talk about their Mount Olympus, but I really go bump Cadillac. I went bump 10 for 10. That mixtape where he did 10 remixes.
Yeah.
Like and he called it 10 for 10. Like I ain't missing. Oh, you know that's that spitter talk. I went 10 for 10 on these bitches. I don't
Coming
know
out
what
of
y'all
and
think.
then coming out of Mississippi.
Yes.
You don't expect a lot of Mississippi got this certain stereotype.
Right. They don't have their own identity.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Like the southern Mississippi listen to Baton Rouge music and the northern Mississippi listen to Memphis.
And you
So
right.
If
You
you
all
a
the way
Memphis
right.
artist, they say Mississippi is like your pipeline.
Yup.
Like you already got another state. Like if you a local rapper in Memphis, you got another state.
Yeah.
Like,
Yup.
that's like in Texas, niggas in Texas, and you could blow up and don't have to leave Houston.
I think who from Mississippi? Man,
Like-
ain't one of them niggas Ray Sherman? Ain't them niggas?
Yeah, they from
Mississippi.
Yeah,
But
the Black
but-
Beetle niggas.
So Soldier Boy is too. But
Yeah.
a lot of people from Mississippi, they rep wherever they win at. Like Soldier Boy, swear to God, he
No,
LA, Atlanta
That
nigga.
was my point.
Yeah, he swear to God he
I
is.
found out them niggas was from Mississippi.
Yeah, Soldier
Yeah.
Boy is from
Type
Mississippi.
shit.
Yeah, face. And them dudes rock stars, Ray Sherman.
Yeah.
They fucking rock star. That's kind of like New Orleans in a sense. It's like if you go make it to that, you go be that. If you not go make it to that, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
It's that's how it is.
How do
It's
y'all-
like we don't like niggas got like.
We don't
Peter
get the
Pop.
in-between.
Like niggas got Peter Pop. Niggas like Trick Daddy a legend at this time, but not Trick Daddy still just floating around. Like I'm just living off of. Or you got niggas who ain't really. Never got like they got 2 Chainz nigga like they got like we ain't got that.
We don't get
No,
in between.
like,
We either
niggas
stay
brag
local
you
or we
said that.
blow
Niggas
all the
bring up
way.
Glad
New
you said
Orleans
that.
and they still
So-
gotta go holler at Juvenile.
So
and them.
how do y'all
Like,
feel about niggas in this city actually putting on for their city, actually giving niggas from their city a way out? No limit. Cash money. How do y'all feel about niggas from the city
Right.
that made it out the city? How do y'all feel about them niggas giving niggas from the city a way out? Because I mean,
It ain't really there.
I mean, cause shit.
I think New Orleans not commercialized like other cities. Like I just watched a clip of Birdman talking to Tamar Braxton, and he's still a New Orleans nigga.
Yeah.
Like we different niggas. So it's like all shit different. Like look how right? Jeezy, right? And Gucci Man did a versus.
That wouldn't
Now
happen.
you asking
here.
me that, you
happen
think
out here.
what you think, whoever you think that is down here would do is sit in the same room.
But
do you think the parties would be able to sit in the same room?
No.
No.
All right, so
No,
it's like we all sitting.
dead.
It's like that's why somebody could come down here and take something from us.
But
And that's why all
but
shit could go.
But Gucci got a studio in his hood.
Right, but he that type of nigga though. But look how commercial it is. You that
they
type of
built
nigga, right?
different.
Like you that type of nigga. You all the way that type of nigga, right? And Jeezy, you was fucking with Big Meech, you all the way that type of nigga.
But you still
y'all city
commercial.
so commercialized. I could get y'all in this bitch and
It's
don't
not
fuck
like
up the
that,
money,
yeah.
Which is
right?
what we were saying
a nigga
earlier.
go be like, we could sit right here like real deaf blood, right? Don't fuck up the money. And Gucci still went with his move. And Jeezy just was like, don't fuck up the money. I'm finna drop an album. He like, I'm finna drop an album. Them dudes not out here finna say don't fuck up the money.
It's
Boy,
getting
fuck
blood
that
out
money.
here.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
Definitely. No, damn.
Definitely.
Like that's why
Definitely.
that's why the old heads be like
Smoking
man,
on Pookie
that's why
Loop.
niggas be like if it
Man,
ain't about
let's
money,
shoot this bitch
like,
up.
Like other people be like, bro, but if when it's about the money, y'all gotta put that shit aside. Nigga telling you, boy, fuck
That's
that.
just the
Boy,
understanding.
fuck. Smoking on who?
That's
Smoking
the
on who?
understanding niggas in other cities got though. Like money is more important than everything to them.
It's not all top thing. Like we pride ourselves. You know, New Orleans pride like our culture. We pride ourselves of being ourselves.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard for them to commercialize a nigga like.
New Orleans is about principle. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
dying
Yeah.
off.
Principle.
Bro, you so
Principle.
juvenile. Just did Young Buck on that Vlad thing.
Last out.
I ain't even want to talk about it. No,
Last out.
I ain't want to talk about it. Shit.
I'm just saying, like that's some New Orleans shit. Like somebody else would have been like, I'm okay. Like whatever. I don't, man, fuck that bar.
Yeah.
That boy said, man, we gonna edit that out.
No, we ain't. No, we ain't. Fuck that boy. I said that. I said that. Yeah. I swear to God, that's some New Orleans shit if I ain't never heard it.
What's next, man? What's next for Weed Jump?
Fuck, I'm gonna be dropping a project probably at the end of the summer, in the middle probably. I'm just working right now, bro. Trying to make sure I'm trying to take the next step. I'm not just trying to keep doing what I'm doing already, cause that don't work like that. You do the same shit, you gonna get the same results. So I'm trying to, do some different shit, trying to switch it up. I'm always working though. I always got some shit planned out. It's about being strategic for me now. I can't just overload the internet no more.
Yeah,
Now it gotta be strategic now.
Facts.
they know your name now, so at
Right.
this point,
Everything
you know they
comes.
gonna look at whatever you about to put out.
Sure.
At first, you was like, the drop. It's kind of get them to say, hey, look at me.
Facts.
Now they looking.
Now,
So now you gotta give them, this
And I
that.
didn't talk to like
that
all
knockout
all-
punch.
I didn't talk to like big niggas, like niggas from my city, like that and did a lot. And that's what they always say, like you gotta take that.
Right.
That fucking be more commercial, basically is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
though.
Focus on your artistry.
Yeah, my artistry, that's it. Focus on like shit like that the labels would try to do for myself first.
Right.
Yeah, that's more so like me on the outside looking in. That's more so about getting your hook game right,
Yeah, all
your
that
melody
shit.
game
Facts,
right.
for sure.
Cause the
Right.
spitting down pack,
Right.
foregone conclusion.
Right.
It's more of the melody, the hook
That's where I'm
game.
at with it right now, cause them niggas in the industry be having songs for 5 years before they even put it out.
Right.
Yeah.
They done been working on this bitch for 5 years.
Yes, sir.
They dropping
Right.
this bitch now.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So like that's what I'm trying to get at.
That's
with it. I'm
that.
trying
That's that engineer pyramid.
facts.
If that bitch
Yeah.
go through
Yeah.
4 or 5 engineers.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
That bitch probably get mixed like I forgot what Michael Jackson song it was. They
Yes,
mixed
sir.
that bitch like
Yeah.
99 times,
Yes, sir.
Right.
and then
That
they still
bitch-
went with the first mix.
You mix
Right.
your shit with an engineer, and then, bro, niggas shit get mixed to different engineers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That type shit.
That's
Right.
why they niggas should be so. That's why it be a hit. That's why it is a hit. They
sir.
know what this shit about to do.
Right.
They
It's like
already
that's the
know.
industry machine.
No, but that's also the Drake effect.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like niggas don't understand. Drake got a team. No,
Fucking
it's Drake.
right.
That's cool, but Drake got a team.
Yeah.
Bro, a team of niggas.
That's why he able to just go on the song and say the simplest shit, but you feel it so hard. Like,
Right.
That's
Yeah.
a team of niggas. You change
Yeah.
the way you said the syllable.
That's why
Yeah.
they can't fuck with him though. That's why like even when they tried to bring up the like when they tried that ghostwriting shit,
Yeah.
like a nigga had to really tell a nigga like, see, you don't understand.
Right.
Dude, like he
Especially
compete with
an
Beyonce
artist.
and Justin Bieber.
Right.
Like it don't count when you say ghostwriting with him.
Yeah,
Right.
Like he had an era where he came in that bitch showing you I could spit with Wayne and them. Like I held my own on everything.
And that's how it is, though. I even said that, like, I would literally, there's niggas in the city that I fuck with so hard, like, I would let them write me a hook.
Right.
Yeah.
You and I get on that bitch and say you wrote this for me. Like,
But
I'm
the
not
thing
tripping.
is, like, I already know I could spit. What's wrong
Exactly.
with him giving me this hook?
Nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Niggas just when you so great, they gotta find a flaw.
Facts.
At least one.
That's
Yeah.
that weird. That's some of that weird shit.
Yeah.
That's that weird shit.
Yeah.
When you great, somebody gonna try to find a flaw in you.
Right.
Just cause they don't want you to be that. Especially if you overlooking them.
Right.
Not even overlooking them, just doing shit better than them or doing more shit than they are doing or getting more attention. Whatever it is, somebody always try to find a flaw.
If it just seems that,
It's
he must gotta
facts.
honestly be that.
Be
If
that,
it just
facts.
seems that,
Exactly. That's how crazy it is.
But it's like, I was listening to that new Cole album, and I'm not as on it as hard as I should be.
Right.
But he had a song where he actually said, like, yeah, I had this beat sat in my email. I ain't even like it the first time.
Facts.
But that same beat made it to the album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just preparation. You know what I'm saying? That's preparation. It's like everything is timing.
Right.
Like, you know, that song could be fire, but it could just not be ready.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's my biggest fuck up. I probably been had 1 million hits, but I delete songs. I'd be in the middle of recording.
I wouldn't
that bitch.
delete them.
I'm
that
deleting
nigga
that.
do that dumb
Yo,
shit.
I'd be in the
He
middle of
do
recording
that.
that bitch and
I'ma
delete
know.
everything.
I'm a deleting type of nigga.
For real.
Get that out of there.
I got more.
But a businessman would tell you.
Don't
Don't do
delete
it.
it.
I know.
Man, I didn't see that nigga delete shit that was colder than nigga shits.
A businessman.
That boy
would
that
tell
looked
you.
me in my face and told me, I'm in that bitch going crazy because I'm a fan too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you my
And it
partner,
gotta
bitch,
be like that.
Man, that boy be playing shit. I be in there, but I already know the whole song. I'm like, boy, that boy be like, then he be blowing because he bop his head with me like I like, yeah. He be like, yeah. I'll be like, yeah. I'll be bucking. That boy be like, look up. Delete. Then he already, then he's already like you like him. You know how like if you can't just delete, it's not like just one button. So the whole time he bobbing his head, but he's
He
going
delete
to
everything.
delete. He's going. So when he delete that bitch, it ain't no go get that bitch.
Yeah,
it's
that
like
bitch straight. Yeah.
Then
yeah.
but he always the only thing that make that shit a band is the next song he do be that. It be that. It be like
Right.
to the point where you be like. Bitch, I still want to say delete that bitch, but fuck.
But I
see
call
what
that,
you was trying to do. I see what
he
you.
is
I see
his
what you-
hardest critic. And if you striving for greatness, some shit just ain't good enough in your
Bro,
mind.
do the algorithm, bro. Niggas ain't gonna say it. Do the algorithm.
If
Yeah,
the
bro.
shit that I'm hearing is the nigga that if the shit that I'm hearing is the shit that you didn't delete, I can only imagine the shit you deleted.
Man,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go tease him
As a
like that and
fan.
tell him what he deleted.
As a
That
fan.
nigga deleted that shit.
Cause see me,
Yeah, dog.
I'm the type of person, I don't have no complex. So if I like your shit, I'ma listen to your shit. I'ma like that shit. I'ma let you visibly see me like I like that shit,
Yeah, he
bro.
gonna delete
Even
that
if it's
shit.
just a like, he gonna
He
delete
gonna
it.
delete
Yeah,
that
if
shit.
you ain't in that bitch like this bitch fire, this bitch like if I don't see no real fire reaction from him, I'ma delete it because I'ma feel like if you doing it, everybody else gonna do the same shit.
Good point.
Yeah,
Good
that's
point.
how I look at it.
If you don't, if nigga don't want to break shit in this bitch,
Yeah.
That's that young boy vibe.
yeah, man.
That's why a lot of times I ain't send my music to nobody or I didn't even want people in the studio with me while I was recording because I didn't want your reaction because I knew if I didn't get the right reaction I wasn't gonna keep going. So it was a point in time where I would just hold my music until I dropped it. Nobody in here but the nigga who mixed it and me.
But if you gonna let somebody hear, you definitely need somebody like him in your corner,
I know for sure.
cause he gonna give you what he really feel.
Yeah, I be
A
in
lot
the
of niggas be trying to play cool.
Right now, I be
Nigga, if
here
you
with
like
them.
my shit, go crazy. Nigga, you fuck with me, go crazy. What the fuck wrong with you?
No, I'm gonna tell him.
Right.
I don't give niggas be
So-
insecure and weird,
so-
bro. That's
How-
I be in that bitch cutting up
How
with
do
that
you
bitch.
feel
up.
about him killing other niggas' beats?
Man, that was the end of the question. I almost feel like what you was saying.
That's what I want to know. How do you feel about him killing other niggas' beats, like being better than? How do you feel about that?
Bro, you don't understand, nigga. I'm finna talk my shit as a fan.
Yeah.
Nigga, son, listen. Y'all don't, boy. I got that smoke on my head. I wish I could spit that shit for y'all right now. That boy is sitting on that shit. I'm gonna tell him he's sitting on that shit, bro. That boy, but it's dope though to feel like that though. Like I really be like it's not cap when I just had another you dig and I was like, it was like who you listen to and I was like Junky and Beaux Beaux. Like they not politically coding you because how it look. Like dude to fuck you up.
Yeah.
On the song, and like he go, and I bet whatever my last is the bet that I know he go do his best on this song, and whatever his best is gonna be cold as a motherfucker. Like them little bitches really cold to me. Like I really did that replay.music.apple shit, and them boys really in my shit. That's not
the
right.
reason why I asked that question.
Them bitches really
I
cold.
feel like you do that shit on purpose.
That's
oh,
like
you supposed to?
It's like an automatic buzz. Like I got that from
not,
Wayne.
Not on some asshole shit, but
right.
I feel like you do that shit on purpose.
I do, bro. I do. Like that was my first thing when I first all right, this time I'm gonna get a buzz. I'm gonna just do remixes and shoot videos for them. That was my first. I'm like, if that work, I'm gonna just keep coming. And it got to a point where everybody was like, you can't do your own music. Like it's where your originals at. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm about to do my own shit now. Yeah. Like, it's that time now, cause now they hating on that, so now it's time to go
just in case you thought dude was hard, yeah, kill dude shit
for sure.
Yeah,
kill dude shit.
Yeah,
hate that bitch.
I'm about to start doing them bitches again though. I know I had stopped really doing them like that. It was a time where that's all I was doing, but now I'm about to do all that and do my own shit at the same time.
Definitely, no,
for sure.
No.
I ain't gonna lie.
Do it hard, yeah. Get do it hard.
Cause you could sometimes you could spit some shit on somebody's shit so hard, nigga be like, son, take that off. Put it on the original beat. That shit that hard. Take it off. Put it on the original beat. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do that type of shit though, honestly. Once I got something to a beat,
it's to that beat.
Yeah, that's where the engineers come from.
What he was talking about cause them niggas I have a song on a beat and them dudes will change the whole you did.
Right.
They done change your last sentence and put it your first sentence. That's that's the type of shit them engineers doing. They know how to fucking organize and make something a hit.
Right.
Like so that's where that shit come from. That's not really on. I know they had Wayne used to rap 3-4 verses on one song.
Facts.
And then choose the coldest bars, not even the coldest
verse.
The coldest
Yeah,
bars.
right.
And put them bitches on the other verses. Like
Right.
that's the type of shit they do. When you got an engineer, they know, especially niggas like that. Them niggas probably got degrees. They been doing this shit for the longest time. Like that shit natural, just like how it is for us to spit this shit.
Right.
Eminem said it himself. Eminem said that he used to just think about shit and just write it on the pad. He used to put it together.
Right.
I mean, I wish I could do shit like that because when I'm sitting around the house and just doing shit, I be thinking of music. I be rapping in my head all day. Like I do that all day.
Whatever you doing is hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't knock the process you got now, but you know,
because I know how I am. Like I be in a box in that bitch a lot. Like I sit in that bitch.
I just feel like that there's a difference. You're a musician. You're an artist. Right? You're a lyricist. There's a lot of niggas out there, bro, that wish they had what y'all got.
For sure.
There's one thing that 99% of these niggas in the industry don't got, and that's what y'all niggas got. That's what this shit is for.
For sure.
If this shit ain't for nothing, what this is what you got going. Nah,
sure.
This is what we gonna do. Regardless of what the fuck this shit gonna make or what type of buzz this shit is. Nah, nigga, this is my shit. This is what we gonna do.
Cause we done all, you know, we done been alive enough to see.
Yes, sir.
We done been alive long enough to see the game blueprint switch.
Right.
And it switch. Sometimes it lasts 2 years. Sometimes it lasts 4.
Right.
But it switch. It keeps switching. So
that's why people gotta learn how to make their own way.
yeah.
Right.
Yes, sir.
You gotta make your own way. If you take the route a lot of niggas somebody else took, it's probably not gonna work for you. Cause you not that person. It might 9 times out of 10, it probably not though.
Right.
Cause you not gonna get the same results out of what somebody else doing. I mean, it all come with your work ethic though. It's all about how you working. That's how I feel. Like if you working and you really putting in that work, then you gonna get somewhere. You gonna get some type of platform for yourself. Like if you working.
One of the main people I know as a worker and did it day way, and I gotta mention this because he from the East. Currency.
For sure.
put that work in since
I got
forever and really did it his way,
Right.
and he's content with where he at.
I respect it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know a nigga from the city that can ride around this bitch in a Maybach and not get fucked with.
Right.
I don't know not one nigga
Niggas
except for
seen
him.
on the lakefront.
And
I
bring
ain't-
all your cars out
I
your
ain't
house.
never heard of him getting pressed.
That's
Nothing.
what I'm saying. Like he the only nigga I know that could do that. I don't know no nigga that could do that. Not one nigga.
Not one.
I don't know one nigga that could do that. This nigga riding around the east in a Maybach. In
And
the
I-
fucking east.
And I don't know him. I don't know him like that. But I would assume he ain't riding around sticked up or none of that.
Never.
He coolin'.
Cool.
He did it his way though, and that's an example. When you do it your way, and you know motherfucker could see you authentic, motherfucker feel your vibe, they gonna let you do your thing.
Right.
Right. Dude got his crazy, like dude was on No Limit and Cash Money. Dude like that shit.
And he was with Dame.
Yeah,
he was with Dame.
Fuck.
All type of shit.
But
All
ain't
type
nothing
of
work. Ain't nothing work like him just saying,
I'm gonna do my.
"I'm gonna do it my own way, my thing."
Right.
Like
Facts.
ain't nothing work like that
Yeah, he got a cool your dig. His shit 5 years. Let's
He
get
said
dig.
it's so fucked though. That's how
for
you gotta
life.
do it.
Right.
He
That's how
could
you gotta
he could do
it.
what he doing till he die.
For
Right.
sure.
Then dude got a coat.
I mean, I feel like that's how he gonna die. Knowing
Yeah.
that shit. Just like
Yeah.
how he, I don't feel like he gonna go out another way.
Yo,
I don't play a game, but what I'm gonna do is I want to shoot y'all a few questions.
Oh, you gotta go first.
no, both of y'all gotta go because you gonna hear all the questions.
And I just want you just to shoot the first thing that come to head. Pop out. Blunts or papers?
Blunts,
Blunts.
Indica or sativa?
indica.
I don't care.
Real talk.
That's the hardest answer I ever heard. Glock or Smith & Wesson?
Glocks.
Pickles or chips?
Chips.
You better say chip.
Alright, cereal or peanut butter and jelly? Go ahead.
Cereal.
Smucker's peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Them Uncrustables.
Ooh.
Are you talking about the ones
Hey,
that
I eat a pack
must-
in a day.
you must got
I
kids.
eat a
You got
pack in a
kids?
day.
You got kids?
Yeah, he got to.
It don't matter if I
got-
did.
I was eating them bitches before I had kids, brother.
Nigga, I wait on that like it's the oven. Like I put that bitch out. I set them up for the day. I'm gonna have like
Bro,
2 laid up, put them
I ate
out,
them
and go
bitches.
upstairs.
Cause you
I
don't
ate
want to
them
eat them
bitches.
cold.
No.
You
I
won't
ate
eat them
bitches
cold.
Frozen before.
You ate them frozen.
Nigga.
That was
You would love it. That's what I'm saying, man. You would love it. You would love it.
It was both.
Hybrid shit.
Seeds or noodles?
What you said?
Seeds or noodles?
Like sunflower seeds?
Yeah.
Noodles.
Noodles and got you through that rough.
I
Yeah.
don't even eat sunflower seeds.
Raw.
I don't even understand.
Man, anytime.
Don't talk about that school. You be at school hungry as a motherfucker, boy. You got a pack of noodles you own.
I remember I was being extra hungry and asked the girl to give me some of noodles. She pulled me all season. I still ate that bitch, walked off like nasty
Hey.
as a sea salty as a motherfucker.
Let me have the seasoning, brother. Fuck that. You need
gotta-
to be hungry.
You gotta crush them bitches up some more, bitch. You be tripping.
All right. Some Louisiana shit. Tabasco or Crystal?
I don't even eat hot sauce.
It all depends
I'm
what
not going with Tabasco though, cause that shit hot as a
It's
motherfucker.
just chili. It's like just like
No,
chili
but it
pepper.
all depends what you eating. See, I'm a big nigga, son, so you can ask me food questions. It ain't that simple.
So Tabasco or
Break
Crystal?
it down. Break
It
it
all
down.
depends, cause see, Tabasco going like tacos and shit like that, or like Rotel, but see, crystals could go in them when you trying to get that flavor though.
Right, that's
crystals
true.
when you trying to get the flavor out of something. But if I had to pick, I'd go crystals, bro.
All right. Fucking with that. White liquor or brown liquor?
I don't drink, so I don't even know. I don't drink at all.
It don't matter.
Don't matter.
It don't matter.
What's
I
your
don't-
favorite?
I'm a brown liquor guy.
What's your favorite?
I don't know.
What's your
Brown
favorite?
liquor
Not
guy.
your favorite kind. What's your favorite liquor?
I be going through the seasons. I don't really have nothing. I really be like, and when you put niggas start putting out liquor, I be like, I drunk all
Alright.
that before.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Patron or Crown?
Crown.
All right. So Crown or Tito's?
See, when I'm chilling with the chicks, I like to drink Tito's. Cause that's what they like to drink.
Yeah.
That's
See what I'm
why I
saying?
brought
So
Yeah,
it's like I don't
I
care.
get it.
It all depends. It's situational.
Cause It's like they like.
Yeah, they like.
I don't like Tito's. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with that Patron, but that Patron, man, look.
Have the Tito's.
I gotta have me something to go home to if I'm on that Patron. I gotta work it off. But see that brown, I could drink brown all day and go home and just go to sleep or some shit. But if I'm on that Patron, nah, I gotta work this one
like
off. Yeah, I gotta work it off. Either I gotta fight it off or fuck it off. One of the two.
Now, what I want to know is, where can I find you guys? I know as a friend, I know where I can find you guys, but let the audience know where we can find Weed Junky, where we can find Beaux Leaux. Where can we find you, brother?
You can find me on everything under the same name, Weed Junky, WEEDJUNKY. Everything. That's the same thing. It's under everything.
All platforms.
Yes,
Find you, brother.
same thing. Every platform, every social media handle. Beaux Leaux, BEAUXLEAUX or BOLO. It don't matter, but you know everything. Anything you want to type in,
It's gonna pop
it's
up.
gonna pop up.
Say it, brother. Look, this podcast is self-explanatory. It's been another edition of OC Chronicles. I'm OC Nixo. That's Lucky Lucci. That's Beaux Leaux.
For sure.
That's Weed Junky.
Facts.
Fuck with us.
Fuck with a nigga.